Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're going to be talking about our 2.2 megawatt farm here. It's being built out. We got the primary meter, we bought the transformer, and today we're going to be talking about how we plan on setting up the containers and the grading and fencing that's coming up here in about 1 week. So if you think that's interesting, hit like, subscribe, hit the bell, go to cryptollc.org. If you want to set up a GPU or ASIC mining farm, right now is the best time to set up a GPU or ASIC mining farm. Bitcoin price is $19,000, really cheap. So if you're looking to build an ASIC farm, you can do that. Best times right now, good prices. Hash rate is not super high. The price is really low on Bitcoin. So if you wanted to get good ASIC prices, right now is the best time. And before we get started, Bitcoin saves your wealth. Jesus Christ saves your soul. All right, so I'm going to be standing under this enclosure because it's really raining outside. You can see a lot of rain, and I don't want to damage this camera. It's pretty expensive, so I'm going to stay under this enclosure. But today's video, again, we're going to be talking about what we plan on doing. So we have already bought the primary meter. That's in the process of being installed. It's going to be done by the end of this next week, or this week basically. In about 7 days, it should be completed. We also got the transformer. So those are the two main items that we need to continue this farm operation here, or the build out of the farm. So we got that, everything's set. What we're going to be doing next week, so starting Monday, Tuesday, is we're going to be grading this grass away, right? We'll rip it all out. We're going to level the whole thing. And again, I'm under this enclosure, so I can't really walk out there, but I can point to what we're planning on doing. But you can see the perimeter out there. Watch my finger. That perimeter, that's the perimeter, or to the extent of where we're going to pull the fence, all the way back to those trees over there. See those trees over there? We're going to have the perimeter all the way back there and then all the way around. So when we grade it all off, we ordered 13 trucks of gravel to be delivered here next week. So once we're done grading, which will take maybe a couple of days, the gravel should arrive by the end of next week. We're going to drop the gravel, and we're going to level all of the gravel. So by basically in about 1 week, none of this grass will be here. All this grass will be gone. We're going to be always updating you guys with more videos as we start doing that. As we start grading, I'll have another video for you guys, and as we start having the gravel, all that stuff. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, because we're going to have more and more videos. And also make sure you guys are looking in the playlist, because we have a playlist created for this 2.2 megawatt farm, so you don't miss out on anything. Anyway, we'll grade it all off. We have those 13 trucks coming in. We're going to drop the gravel. As soon as the gravel is complete, we're going to have an electrician come out here, because we're going to have to plan out where we're going to have the containers. So as of right now, we plan on having the containers all the way back there next to that pole. You see that pole right there? That pole. So we're going to have the wiring, it's trenched, so it's underground, coming from the post to the right. And I'm not going to record to the right because for obvious reasons, but that's where the street is and all that. So I'm not going to record that, but you just imagine the pole there, and we're trenching it all the way out to this pole right here. As it gets to that trench, or as it is trenched, we have our actually not the transformer, the primary gear right there. Then next to it's going to be the transformer. And then after the transformer, there's going to be our CT cans, and then the CT cans are going to be holding the disconnects at 200 amps. So again, it's going to be trenched from the pole to a primary meter, which is going to be located inside this perimeter, which we're going to have a fence as well in about a week. After we do the gravel, we're going to have the fence installed. We're going to have the primary meter inside the fence, inside the perimeter. Then we're going to have our transformer. It's one transformer, 2.2 megawatt transformer. After the transformer, we're going to have 4 800 amp, 480 volt CT cans. So that'll handle the 2.2 megawatts. Then from those 4, each of those 4 will have 4 more 200 amp disconnect breakers, or disconnect boxes. So a total of 16 disconnect boxes, 4 800 amp, 480 volt CT cans, all connected into the transformer, which is then coming off the primary meter. So that's how we currently have it set up. So how are we going to place our containers? We're going to have 2 45-foot containers and 1 20-foot container. So they're going to be not like this, the container, right? The container is going to be like this, because it's going to be cheaper to pull the wire from that pole down and then have it go between the containers. So I have one container, then between them is going to be all the electrical equipment, transformer, primary gear, all that stuff, and then have another container, and it's going to be 45 foot, 45 foot, all that stuff, and then have another 20 foot a little bit further down. So why do we have 3 containers? So each container will hold 1 megawatt, which is 330 S19 XP miners. So we need a total of 660 for 2 containers. The other 20-foot container is going to house the GPUs. So we have 45 rigs of GPUs that we're going to be transferring here as well. So it's going to be a combination of an ASIC farm and a GPU farm. So that's why we need that 20-foot container to then hold 45 GPU rigs. All of them are going to be an octominer. So it's going to be 45 octominer rigs plus, the 660 XPs. So that's our current setup, how we want to run it. Currently everything is going good. We got confirmation from our electrician. Everything's in stock. Ordering basically everything as of we speak right now. So everything should be arriving in about 3 weeks. The CT cans, 4 CT cans, 16 disconnect switches, the panels, also 200 amp panels, getting those. And so on. So everything's in stock, everything's going good. What we're waiting for right now is, again, we're waiting for to grade it, to gravel it, to put a fence. Then our electrician comes out. He's going to do his thing with measuring everything out, installing the primary meter, the gear. He's going to work on the 800 amps, the CT cans, and the 16 disconnect. So that's how we have it currently planned out. And so far, so good. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Again, as soon as we start grading, I'll have another video for you guys. As soon as we start graveling or have the gravel delivered, I have another video for you guys. So make sure you guys are subscribed. That's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys like it. Until next time, bye.